Today, we're diving into the top 5 Honda cars of all time, a mix of legends and modern marvels. Some shape the past, others are redefining the future. Maybe you've driven one, maybe you've dreamed of owning one, or maybe you'll discover a Honda you never even knew existed. This is Car Ranker, and these are the top 5 Hondas ever made.
Before the Civics, the Accords, and the high-revving Type R monsters, there was the Honda Prelude. Born in 1978, the Prelude wasn't just a car, it was Honda's first real taste of performance luxury. At a time when most Hondas were small, practical, and efficient, the Prelude arrived with something different: style. It had a sleek coupe body, pop-up headlights, and a dashboard that looked straight out of the future. But beneath that clean design was the real magic. A lightweight chassis, a rev-happy engine, and that signature Honda handling precision. The Prelude's story is one of quiet brilliance. It never screamed for attention, but car enthusiasts knew this was a driver's car. Each generation brought something new: four-wheel steering, fuel injection, VTEC technology. By the late 90s, the Prelude had evolved into a refined sports coupe that could outhandle cars twice its price. It was the car that taught Honda how to balance comfort and sportiness, a lesson that would shape every Civic Type R and NSX to come. Sadly, in 2001, the Prelude bowed out, quietly, gracefully, but it left behind a legacy that still echoes today. Ask any true Honda fan and they'll tell you the Prelude was different. It was elegant, fast, and built with pure soul. And while it may have disappeared from showrooms, its DNA still runs through every sporty Honda on the road today. When Honda turned 50, it didn't just throw a party, it built a masterpiece. Enter the Honda S2000, a pure driver's car, a symbol of everything Honda stood for. Launched in 1999, the S2000 was Honda's way of saying, yeah, we make practical cars, but we can make your heart race too. Under the hood was one of the greatest engines ever built, the F20C, a 2.0-liter, naturally aspirated beast that screamed to an unbelievable 9,000 RPM. That's Formula 1 level madness. In a street car, no turbos, no tricks, just pure Honda engineering. The S2000 wasn't about luxury or comfort, it was about connection. Every gear shift was mechanical perfection, every corner an invitation to push harder. It was light, balanced, rear-wheel drive, a razor-sharp roadster designed for people who love to drive. And the design, timeless. Long hood, short rear deck, a cockpit that wrapped around you like a racing glove. Even today, over 20 years later, it looks modern. The kind of car that makes you turn your head even when you know exactly what it is. The S2000 was built to celebrate Honda's engineering soul, and it succeeded. It reminded the world that performance doesn't need massive engines or heavy tech, just precision and passion. When production ended in 2009, enthusiasts everywhere felt it, but the legend only grew stronger. Today, the S2000 has become a modern classic, its value rising, its fan base growing, because once you drive one, you get it, that perfect harmony of sound, steering, and spirit. It's not just a car, it's an experience. When Honda first introduced the Civic Type R, nobody expected the humble Civic to become a monster. It was light, efficient, and practical, sure, but track car, no one saw that coming. Then the EK9 Type R arrived in 1997 and rewrote the rulebook forever. This wasn't your neighbor's grocery getter, this was Honda Unchained, a Civic built by engineers who lived for Redline. Under the hood, a 1.6-liter B16B VTEC engine screaming to 8,400 RPM, delivering over 100 horsepower per liter, naturally aspirated, every inch of it hand-built, tuned and tested to perfection. It was pure, raw, mechanical adrenaline, lightweight body, close ratio gearbox, Recaro seats, and a handling setup so sharp it could slice through corners like a katana. Honda had created a front-wheel drive car that could embarrass rear-wheel drive rivals, and the world took notice. But the Type R didn't stop there. Each generation evolved, becoming faster, smarter, and bolder. The EP3, the FN2, and then the FK2, each one a new chapter in the Civic's transformation. Then came the modern heroes, the FK8 and the current FL5 Type R, turbocharged monsters packing over 315 horsepower, track-tuned aerodynamics, and Nürburgring proven performance. Yet through all that evolution, one thing never changed, that Type R spirit. The perfect mix of aggression, precision, and practicality. a car that you could daily drive to work, then take to the racetrack on the weekend. The Civic Type R isn't just a fast hatchback, it's a statement. It says you don't need luxury badges or massive engines to feel alive behind the wheel. You just need passion and a red R on the back. When the Honda NSX hit the scene in 1990, it didn't just change Honda, it changed the entire supercar world. Back then, supercar meant exotic, expensive, and often unreliable. Ferraris were beautiful but fragile. Porsches were fast but intimidating. Then Honda, yes Honda, stepped up and said, what if we build a supercar that's thrilling, but usable every day? The result? The NSX. New Sports EXP-ERIENCE. A car so advanced, even Ayrton Senna, the greatest Formula One driver of all time, helped tune its handling. That collaboration gave birth to a car that felt like nothing else. Precise, balanced, and alive. Under its sleek aluminum body sat a mid-engine V6, revving past 8,000 RPM. The chassis? Aerospace-grade aluminum, a world first. The steering? Razor sharp. The reliability? Pure Honda magic. Supercars before the NSX were wild animals. The NSX taught them manners. It showed that performance didn't have to mean pain. You could drive it to work, take it on a racetrack, and it wouldn't break a sweat. Even legends like Gordon Murray, the man behind the McLaren F1, admitted the NSX inspired his design philosophy. That's how much respect this car commanded. Fast forward to 2016, Honda revived the NSX as a hybrid supercar. This time, it combined a twin-turbo V6 with 3 electric motors, delivering nearly 600 horsepower and instant torque. A fusion of past and future, precision and power in perfect harmony. But no matter the generation, one truth stayed the same. The NSX is the soul of Honda engineering. A car built not to show off, but to show what's possible. It redefined what a supercar could be. Accessible, reliable, and still absolutely breathtaking to drive. Every great brand has that one model that defines it. The car that becomes more than transportation, the one that builds trust, loyalty, and identity. For Honda, that car is the Accord. Born in 1976 during a global oil crisis, the Accord didn't roar onto the scene. It earned its respect quietly. While other manufacturers chased horsepower and chrome, Honda focused on efficiency, reliability, and intelligence. And it worked. The first Accord was small, clean, and brilliantly engineered. It gave drivers exactly what they needed. Great mileage, effortless control, and the peace of mind that the car would never let them down. It was so good, in fact, that by the 1980s, the Accord became America's best-selling car, a title it would hold for decades. But Honda didn't stop there. They evolved it, generation after generation, turning a humble commuter car into something truly world-class. By the 1990s, the Accord had grown up. It wasn't just about efficiency anymore, it was about balance. Performance met comfort, simplicity met sophistication, and through every change in design, market, or technology, the Accord stayed true to its core. It just worked perfectly. Then came the modern era, hybrids, electrification, digital innovation. While many brands stumbled, the Accord adapted effortlessly. The latest generation, with its sleek design and hybrid powertrain, delivers over 50 miles per gallon, advanced safety tech, and a driving experience that still feels authentically Honda. It's not flashy, it's not trying to be loud, it's the quiet genius, the car that does everything right without making a fuss. But make no mistake, behind that calm personality is the DNA of the same company that built the NSX and Civic Type R. The steering feels alive, the chassis balanced, and the engineering precise. It's the kind of car that becomes part of your family, the one that takes you to work, to road trips, to life's milestones, and never fails. The Accord represents Honda's greatest achievement, making reliability and excitement coexist. It's the car that built Honda's global reputation. The reason millions of people trust that red H badge on their driveway. So while the NSX thrilled the world and the Civic Type R stole hearts on the track, the Accord quietly shaped generations. That's why it's number one. Not because it's the fastest, but because it's the most Honda car ever built. A symbol of innovation, endurance, and human connection. The Honda Accord, the car that defined a brand and changed the world. And that's the list, the top 5 Honda cars of all time. From the roaring S2000 to the legendary NSX and the timeless Accord, each one shows why Honda isn't just a brand, it's a feeling. Every model carries that same DNA, innovation, reliability, and passion. It's not just about going fast, it's about feeling connected. So, what's your favorite Honda? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more epic car rankings every week.